Which is more damaging? Ghosting the person or letting them know, hey, listen, you're just not what I'm looking for right now?
Letting them know. So you really done. Like, really. Whole life changed my mom. Let me tell you some true story. One day, my mom told me, well, I had a girl pregnant. I was like, Mama, oh, that girl, I got a girl pregnant. I'm sorry, I'm going to take care of my child. But like, that don't mean nothing to me. And I never forget my mama said, your dad probably felt the same way about me. Mm. Meaning, the moment was something, but that was it.
Right. Now hold up. Now.
And we just talking about sex.
Let's stay on that for a second.
Right.
Let's stay on that for a second because I got a statement that I feel like a lot of women may not want to hear, but this is a question I don't think many women have asked themselves, right, at all. Because of course it may be offensive to some women, but I'm gonna say it because of what you said. I believe is honest and truthful. So, ladies, let me ask you this: are you the type of woman to where a man needs another woman just to be able to get through with you?
No. So, I mean, that's a good question. We already know the answer is no.
Right.
He don't need it. But what Clarence is saying is metaphorically. And then, I mean, it's a lot of factors to what Clarence is saying. But most ladies don't ask those kind of questions. So I know.
Of course not.
I'm saying ask the kind of question that says, hey, how do you spare relief? Most women on here today have never asked their man, hey, when you get upset with me, and you will, when we have issues, and we will, right, how do you spare relief? And that's tough. That's a loaded question because the man won't tell you usually, man, nobody meets each other and gets, have you ever cheated on somebody before? If you ask him, you know what answer you're going to get. Nah, I ain't really that kind of dude. I ain't that kind of cheater. You know, but so I'm saying to a lot of women, I tell women a lot of times, man, you fell in love with a good dude, but he's never learned how to spare relief another way. Mm-hmm. He's never learned to say, I got to learn how to befriend my boy, and we really be boys about it, so I can kind of build strength from him instead of going out and starting like that. That takes growth, right? And so the cheating factor is because from high school, from the time he was in middle school, he's always got props because he had a lot of girls. Right. You got girls, I got how many girls you got? How many girls you got? Like that was it. Mm-hmm. So it takes a man some growth to start saying, hey, now that's spare relief. I gotta tell you, unfortunately, ladies, I'm not saying that cheating is the worst thing because some men relief is they gotta go get dead drunk. Then you get mad because he hit you in the head or he go blow money on his character, gamble. Like that relief is from the one thing he tried to pursue. And unfortunately, you might have been the relief
but
for life.
Hear that, lady. Don't lose that.
Yeah, that's relief
from the thing he's trying to pursue.
Yeah.
Right. So take some value in the fact that he's trying to pursue you.
And it's hard.
But you're the one he's trying to pursue. So if you don't lose that and you remember that and you hold on to that and say, okay, well, hold on, then that's where the accountability come in, where you can at least say, okay, well, what can I do to make it different? What can I do to make it right? Make it
not so hard.
And make it not so hard. Because of course, if that be true, then yeah, you can't control anybody versus actions, their own actions. Right. While I'm saying this, I recognize that. But what I will say is that.
But to me, you did it.
Yeah.
To me, lady, don't try to deny that this guy has been A, B, C, and D. And guess what? You're not it today. Mm-hmm. See, so let's forget, hey, the guy who couldn't, I mean, you had no question about what he was at and what he was doing. He was telling you, man, I'm gonna go right here and work. I'm gonna come back. Can I come back through? Like that guy is the same guy you with. Mm-hmm. So that means why he couldn't get from around you, and maybe he didn't want to leave your side. Or he was telling you, "I'm gonna go around, boy. I know something about now. I'm gonna be right back." Like that part of him that you didn't have to be insecure about. Some of that was because of who you were. So to turn around and say, "Man, I don't know how to help him be that relief," you did it already. That's the only reason. That's the only reason why you're a factor. Mm-hmm. You've already shown him something that made him want to pursue it. What happens is most times, and ladies gotta be real, some of what you showing the guy in the beginning ain't all of you.
But hold up, because you said, hey, you showed them all of you, and that was a problem. Now you're saying
no,
you didn't. You're not showing them all.
Not saying
I'm only saying
the true you. Like so a lot of times people bring their representative out. And you can't fault the guy for falling in love with you because you think you're understanding, you're sweet, you don't talk a lot of stuff, you're not disrespectful, you're all supportive, right. You're helpful, you're understanding, and then all of a sudden you turn into So why you ain't call me? Like, I mean, it was been 30 minutes. Like that girl, he didn't see her.
Yeah. And you done turned into Catwoman. Now you want to fight her.
Yeah. So I'm never gonna say it's okay for a man to do what he want to do and cheat and all that. What I'm saying is, I'm just saying that the building relationship. I think Marisha said, they said the best, that hey, you got to ask yourself these questions. What happened in the beginning? And usually in the beginning, nobody asks, hey, I need to know this. I'm liking you. We digging each other. Everything cool. We ain't got no problems yet. But my question is, how do you really spell relief? Like, how do you spell happy before we together?
Right.
Because that means if the battle gets tested, he ain't been battle tested yet, he gonna go back to what he's doing. Right. And he might have met you doing what? Off a test from something else.
Mm-hmm. and that could be anything though. Think about it. If a man say, hey, listen, I like to spell relief, he might want to have a drink. Like you said, a man might say, hey, I might want to smoke a cigarette, or I want to smoke a joint or something like that, right? Whatever the case may be though, even if that be something that's a turn off or something that she feel like I can't deal with the guy that, you know what I mean? At least know that off rip because that matters. Wow, what happened?
Val said, so we should be happy because he chose cheating as the answer. No, first of all, you shouldn't be happy at all. What you should be upset about is, hey, somewhere along the line in the beginning relationship, I fell for a fairy tale fantasy thing that every sometimes woman have in their head. This guy's gonna come sweep me off my feet, and I didn't get real enough about it and be grown enough to say, hold on. Man, you spare relief some type of way. What do I do? Mm-hmm. Some people spare relief. That's what they do. They go to church. They call their one girlfriend. They go eat their favorite. They go eat 10 bread, rolls at Red Lobster. But you never found out how the man spare relief. I talk to relationship people all the time and say, guess what? How does this man spare relief? He don't go back to the block. Like, whatever it is, he's going to do something, and you got to better deal with it. So I know women right now, that man ain't cheating, but he's taking risks with his life. Well, guess what? He can be gone forever. And it bothers her just as bad as the cheating. It's because the word relief is something that relationships have to do. You got to build that. Right. You got to build that. Right now, this is relief for somebody, but you're on the live. You're here on a Tuesday night, and in some weird way, there's a level of relief because you're doing something that you like. They don't have to be discrediting your relationship. That's a learned, that's something you didn't have in the beginning. So let's not trip about it. Let's be real. Hey, the man got mad. What is he usually doing to get mad? I never asked him. I never known what he did. I'm telling you, if somebody would have asked me that early on, hey man, she tripping on the phone today. All right, cool. Who else? Who's not tripping today? I grew up like that.
People don't have trends, they have patterns.
What?
You said that.
People don't have problems, they have patterns. Yeah, that's it.
People don't have trends. So when it comes to what I don't know what he does, is because you don't really know his pattern when he gets upset, irritated, bothered.
People don't have problems, they have patterns. So you got a problem because you never paid attention to his pattern. And that's not his fault. It's his fault for deceiving you or even trying to make you feel like I'm going to change because you. That's the player's favorite line. Baby, you know what I'm saying? Because you, I already know I feel like I'm going to change because you, especially if you're a church girl. Church girl is always around all the time. All messages because you girl, you know what I'm saying? I don't do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Praying more because of you know what I'm saying? Get closer to God because of you know what I mean? And and you be like, okay, you get closer to God. I'm saying, listen to you. He still hasn't answered. When I want relief, though,
this is what I revert to. This is what I go. This is my go-to. But I want to leave it in. I want to keep it on the fact that
cheating.
No, not even the cheating. I want to keep it on the fact that what I was saying earlier. Number one, being stop worrying about if he cheating. Stop going through his phone, picking his pocket, and you doing all of this. Like you got more tricks than some of these cats down in Ybor City. Yeah. So I mean, all I'm saying. And then number two is. Learn to understand him. Don't instead of undermine him. A lot of times when ladies get in a relationship, that guy, some of the things he say fall on deaf ears. Not that what he's saying don't make sense, but because when he does say it, then all of a sudden it's a comeback. It's something underneath that. Well, why you think like that? That don't make sense.
Right.
All of those things put you in a position where again, now you at this point where he's looking and again, like Val say, well, no, you shouldn't be giving him credit for cheating. But what he is saying is understand that, hey, if you are out there and you are between situations or you looking for that person to come your way, understand what can be.
Or if you can, ladies, please, I know you ain't gonna, I know no lady on here is gonna admit to this, but if you met a guy, he was like, I got a situation, what I'm saying, but I ain't staying, I'm moving out of the house tomorrow, like this guy was involved. You met an involved guy.
Involved man.
So that means he kind of spells relief with getting involved. He did it with you. I know nobody likes to talk about this. Ladies like to always try to make me believe nobody. He just came, swept out my feet. You know, like I know you had to understand because no man over 25 is not talking to someone in some form. Even if it's just his ex. Well, you know, we still talk to each other, you know what I'm saying? I chatted on today. She need me to kind of help her move it because, you know, the dog, we had a dog together. Like whatever it is.
Yeah, I told her I was going to help her move. I know we ain't together, but still, you know, I did make a commitment.
Right, I mean, you know what I'm saying? We just cool. I you know what I'm saying? We ain't like that.
Right.
But, you know, I did give him my TV. So I did, you know what I'm saying? I went up, like all of that stuff is involvement. And you met him involved. Mm-hmm. So you cause a problem. And you know how many ladies I've seen get a man because of what? Here's what happens. The woman he was involved with, so I can see you got a little girl. I see you got to see you with Diane and I, with Val and I, whatever. She's like, yeah, it's cool. You know, it's lady though. She just like she's so insecure. She trusts me. She's like, well, you know, that's one thing about me. Now I ain't never had that problem with you. We always like trusted each other. And now the issue that they had ain't an issue no more. Why?
Because now you over here.
Because they talking about you.
Right.
And now the level of understanding you used to have, he got now with her. And you thinking he cheating, but it was never over. He's never closed the door. And ladies, y'all know this. I know. So I wish I could get a couple ladies right now that'll tell the truth. Say, guess what? If there's one guy that he ever got it together right now, could he call you right now today? The answer is yes.
That one dude.
You just want him to get it together. And if he got it together and he sound like it, and he was talking about me and Pastor Dozier on the phone for about an hour earlier, something that mattered to you, you'll be like, well, nah. Hey, right now, he come over right now. I know you watching Mail Translation, but he can come over tonight.
We'll talk about it. We can talk about it.
If he got it together. No, he could not. I ain't talking about him, Diana. No, he could not. I'm talking about the other one. Somebody. Yeah, I'm talking about the other one. Yeah, I'm talking about the other one. I'm talking about her. No way, my number changed.
We appreciate
he messed up too many times. Okay. Hey, all right. Right, buddy. Okay.
But still, he might have it. You might lend him an ear just because of history, right? There's some things that you might say, I'm gonna shut down regardless. But he's still gonna be able to, hey man, Colo, just hear me out now.
Right.
Hear me out.
Right. If he knocked on the door right now, he was bleeding like he been in an accident. Would you close the door in his face or you hear him out? And that's all I was asking woman.
Wait.
Hold on. Baby, look at me. Okay.
Come on, spill it.
You got 5 minutes.
Just get me out now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think me and Pastor Dozier.
We've been talking, you know what I'm saying? We're going through a lot. We went into prayer. Some people like, really? That one thing.
And it is so funny because it's so like Eric Negro be like, man, that's what he said, and you believe him? Nah, because I'm saying, we in prayer, and you know, I just felt like it was the holy, what they call it? The holy, what you call it? The Holy Spirit. Yeah, and so yeah.
So if you're a strong chick, though, I commend you for being strong. I just tell everybody. One of my answers would be, how do you stop men from cheating? One of them would be, hey, don't meet a man, no matter how excited you are. Please hear me. The man may pursue it all, but don't give it all. Intimacy is more than just your panties. It's your dreams. It's how you think. Like, you can't give it all because some men, they love the pursuit of you, the building with you. Wonder how you'll be as a mother. Wonder how you'll be as a grandmother. And guys got these weird thoughts, and that's how men are. And we'll pursue that with you because we want life with you. And we find it ain't nothing to you. You said all you wanted was a man? I thought you, and I'm telling you, it's the biggest turn off for what? When a man finds out, so this it. And y'all naked. He's saying, so this kind of it right here, huh?
Yeah. And you want some juice? You want some orange juice, right?
He's like, so this the sorry little sandwich you made me, huh? That's kind of like, that's about it.
Yeah. What? You ought to be happy. See? And so all we saying is that when it comes to reasoning, right? I had one more thing, but I think we don't.
Man, we don't listen. I'm telling you right now, y'all watch this, share this. Please it's so much we dropped in here today. I broke all the rules today. I gave y'all free game today.
We need to start charging for the podcast. Go ahead and take these every week. And then put them
out
like
at least and charge like how everybody needs to do concerts. You need y'all should pay. Listen, I don't know. I wish this at least worth $1.
I'm telling you. I mean, what every gas station you like to do? I got my mixtape list. I got my podcast.
Trying to get some off the ground. Right. When you drop one.
Yeah. This little USB, you can just put that right on your phone. You know what I'm saying? And again, because of course, so much information. And again, it for some of y'all, it might not be what you want to hear, but
it's true.
Rather you eat off the truth than live off of lies, my opinion. That's just how I feel about it, because of course it's so many platforms that you're gonna feel like you hearing what you want to hear, or you just hear something that don't really give the entire truth. I think what we did tonight, what we gave tonight was just 100% honesty. Ladies, you're not gonna hear this, but the fellas will. You know, so if you have a man, hey, he might not be so ready to tell you these things, but yeah, he may feel these type of way. Talk to his friends, his boys, and whatnot. So again, this is why we wanted to bring that to you tonight. Topic: how to stop a man from cheating. Ain't no guarantees. I know that. When I made this topic, I knew that. But at the same time, there are things, there are traits, there are things that women can do that put themselves in a negative light in ways that you don't even know. So you're doing it. You're not even knowing. You're not even conscious of it. Why? You don't think like a man.
Right. You don't think like a man. And you don't take notes usually in the beginning. When the guy pursues you, because of the quality of emotions that you have as a woman, you naturally start thinking, oh my God, I gotta get my hair. I want to be sexy when he come over. We going out tonight. I focus a lot on trying to be the things he like that I never take notes on, saying, man, he like this. I got all dressed and he never even talked about my dress. He says, man,
you
that's
was
cute.
mad at him.
Like
but you ain't know that's not what was moving him. That
you forgot he never said, man, that dress was nice. What he did say was, oh man, you always make me laugh. Like you're not taking notes on the things that matters to him. And what ends up happening is you start saying, oh my God, you don't even tell me I'm sexy and stuff. Because baby, it's not that he may not think that you're attractive, but sex wasn't what pulled them for you. It wasn't sexy. It was, man, your smile. I know that sounds crazy. Some guys like her smile. He likes how nice she is, how understanding she is. Like, it's just a lot of things. So I'm just saying, ladies, don't get caught up in that moment while you're trying to give it all, that you forget to take notes on some of the things that he's enjoying about you. So you'll know now how to get that smile back, how to get him to be different. Now, I don't commend nobody, no man for being with a woman, don't really want her like that. So he go pursue something else, have sex with her, and he double dipping, he putting his chip in guacamole and salsa. Like, I ain't saying that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I get it that men put that chip everywhere.
Right.
So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, hey, if you're gonna be guacamole, listen, be guacamole. Don't be moved because look like the chip getting more salsa. And a lot of times, ladies, you're doing the stuff that double dippers like. Like, you don't want to be treated like a double dipper, but you know, you got a picture and you turned around in the picture on Instagram. Like, come on.
Listen, boy, I got a food metaphor for you, dog.
I'm saying, but think about it. Like, you know, I just
talking about the guacamole with the
salsa and the queso, you know,
you did double dip,
and you just be like dipping out, like, you know, come on, man.
Well, it made sense. It made sense because the salsa with the guac and the guac with the queso, but then the queso gonna be with the.
And if her love language is bend over, turn around, then you gonna get cheaty sexual guys. You know what I mean? And so I would tell ladies this. I know it seems tough, and I know women always feel like, hey man, you know, the next question will be, okay, what these good men at that look at like this? There could be a bad man. I'm gonna say something that's really gonna be bold, and we're gonna go. It could be a bad man who have the wrong intentions, but he meets a woman who has the right intentions, and he respects what she has and says, man, that's worth pursuing. I got to change to be with her. It's possible. How do I know? Because I done been one of them. I know what it feels like. Like, man, I ain't really got it all together, but I know it if I see it.
Right.
And you find it, saying, man, I don't know, man.
What I got to do?
And I know she ain't gonna go for me cheating. So I gotta see, you know, like you could be that girl, but this side of women that's like, man, I get an opportunity to get a guy. I gotta do some of this stuff to get some bites. And now you got some bites and you're not liking it. And it's like, come on. So, you know, how to stop a man from cheating? I think Clarence is right. Number one, stop being the one who always worry about cheating. A man will honor respect when he feels like, hey, you ain't even on that. Like, you know what I mean? That's a respect. That you don't try to undermine a man. That's disrespect to a man. To me, I feel like also to add to that is, hey, don't give a man everything about you, because if he's pursuing something and now 25 days in, there's no more to you, then, you know, sometimes he loses interest because he's lost. There's nothing else to you. You want him to commit to a job who's never going to get a raise, never getting more benefits. This is who you are. You know what I mean? And so, and then one of the things I would tell ladies, I don't commend this, but I would tell you it works, is if you got an attractive friend early on, find out early.
I don't commend this. I don't commend this at all. I don't commend
You gotta
this.
find that friend. Listen, you got a attractive friend. You know your friend down for whatever. If that nigga don't tell you, hey man, your friend just kind of came at me on some other stuff, and he's saying, man, I don't want to do your friend like that. We're like, no, man, I ain't me and her ain't cool like that. And, listen, and that I'm telling you, find out if he battle tested early. Cause I'm telling you, if you see your friend say, girl, his nigga start getting hard. Listen, I'm telling you right now, just find out early.
I do not commend this.
All right. I'm not telling you that is the best thing, but I know it worked.
Listen, all I know is I'm not the man. I'm the man. I'm not the man today that I was when Quail first met me. So all I'm saying is, hey, do as you will. Do as you will.
Yeah.
But listen, that's all we're gonna chop it up on tonight.